Guys, I got a video for us. And it's called How Microtransactions Destroyed Plants vs. Zombies. Or is the title longer? Oh yeah, it's just that. But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this video. I've heard bad things about this video, saying that it's slop and that it's not true. So let's see.
Plants vs. Zombies 1 was truly video game perfection. Reviewers couldn't find even one thing wrong with its simple, addictive gameplay. Compare this to the recent Plants vs. Zombies 3, which people have called a game that...
I don't get the hate over like Plants vs. Zombies 3 and Replanted. They're both like I haven't played Plants vs. Zombies 3. But I have played Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. And Replanted, it honestly isn't that bad of a game. It's just that, like, for some reason, the squash doesn't really work well. But, like, still, it's not that bad of a game. It really isn't. Like, actually. Like, the game really isn't that bad. But Plants vs. Zombies 3 actually looks pretty good, not gonna lie. It looks like a good game. I don't know why people hate on it. Like, are they saying it's bad because it has microtransactions or something? Or, like, is it because, like, it was at some point, like, 3D? Like, whenever the pre-alpha released? Because if so, that's just dumb. Like, microtransactions, yeah, they're pretty bad. But, like... But PvZ2 had that, and it wasn't even hated that much. But, yeah.
Straight up comes from
It's the worst PvZ. The worst PvZ game, you say. Okay, I don't really know what the worst one is. People... Oh yeah, fun fact, people have no proof that Replanted has AI in it. Like, yeah, it looks different, but, like, that's not really proof. Like, what? It's a change. It's AI upscaled because it has a change in it? Wow. It's the same asset, but with a few changes? That doesn't mean it's AI upscaled, dude. Do you have any proof? Like, show us proof, dude. Show us proof. Play PvZ1 instead. I think like people want like a story, dude. I think people like want the story. In fact, I don't know this, but I feel like PvZ3 was like the first Plants vs. Zombies game to like introduce like it wasn't like the first piece of media that introduced Crazy Dave's niece. Like, I think she was introduced in the books, but like the first game to like have her is what I mean. But that probably isn't even true. Like, I have no proof. I've never even played that game before. The only PvZ games I have actually played are PvZ1, PvZ2, Garden Warfare 2, and Battle for Neighborhood. All of them are actually good games, though. The 4 that I played are good games. Let's continue.
Garbage can, in which watching 30-second ads for double coin reward.
30-second ads for double coin rewards? Oh, wait. I thought it was saying, like... it had that.
Is more fun than the game itself. Let's explore how Plants vs. Zombies eventually lost its way from an amazing tower defense game fall into the extremely predatory mobile.
Predatory? What about it is predatory? This makes no sense. Predatory mobile game landscape? What? There's no signs of predatory in any Plants vs. Zombies games whatsoever. I played Plants vs. Zombies 1, Plants vs. Zombies 2, Garden Warfare 2, and Battle for Neighborhood. And, like, none of those even have, like, predatory stuff. I mean, they're talking about Plants vs. Zombies 3. But still, Like, dude, people are trashing on these games.
Game landscape. Firstly, what made the original so damn good? At a price of just $2.99 in the App Store,
$2.99. It's actually free now. Did you guys know that? The game is actually free on mobile now. Like, actually.
no ads or extra in-game purchases, Plants vs. Zombies 1 was simply amazing value. The easy first level gets players addicted immediately.
In just one level, the game already indoctrinates you into its gameplay cycle flawlessly and in a fun way.
With one 5-star review writing, I won't say that the game is a cakewalk, but it isn't particularly challenging either.
What the heck is a cakewalk? What is a cakewalk?
Still, the game offers enough mental stimulation that I never once grew bored. This is due to the game's incredible variety, offering loads of different plants, zombies, and music, with comments stating the soundtrack alone is enough to make you want the game. This makes it so entrancing that people can play for hours, which led to
The 30 goddamn hours? I have no idea what that person's talking
crazy
about. Like,
commercial
what do you mean 30
success.
goddamn
In addition to
hours?
almost perfect professional reviews, Plants vs. Zombies became the highest rated App Store product, having sold more than 300,000 copies in its first 9 days available, a new App Store launch record. Developers expanded the game to 13 other platforms, creating so much success for PopCap Games, they'd be bought by EA for $650
No, dude, I don't think you fully understand this. I really don't think you fully understand this. Dude, no. Electronic Arts, like, PopCap didn't, PopCap didn't stop, working on Plants vs. Zombies and just give it to Electronic Arts. EA and PopCap worked together. Also, so many people think that PopCap is good and EA is bad. That just doesn't make sense. PopCap isn't even that good either. PopCap literally decided to work with EA, a company that really loves making microtransactions, and never thought that was bad. You guys are kind of being hypocrites here.
billion. Yep, EA. The company was such an extreme reputation for greed, there's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated to
Yeah, and PopCap isn't that good either. They literally decide to work with EA, a company that has greed, and never thought that was bad. Dude.
criticism of the company. People have called their use of microtransactions a plague, which sadly began to infect Plants vs. Zombies. Because
Honestly, the microtransactions in PvZ1 aren't even that bad. Wait. I don't even think it even has. Wait, yes it does. Yes it does. For the coins it does. For the coins it does. For the coins it literally has. The coins literally have, a microtransactions thing. You can literally buy coins on the mobile version.
called their use of microtransactions a plague, which sadly began to infect Plants vs. Zombies. Because on the 15th of August 2013, Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out, with one key difference compared to the first.
PopCap found a way to cram this game with as many in-app purchases and microtransactions as humanly possible.
It wasn't really PopCap, it was kind of EA. But also kind of PopCap because they decided to work with EA.
To the point where it's too much of a hindrance for me to actually enjoy the game.
Plants vs. Zombies 2
PvZ2 is actually enjoyable. What are you talking about? PvZ2 is actually enjoyable. What are you talking about? Mr. Sunny V2, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be in version 2. Did this guy just get terminated one time? But PvZ2 is actually enjoyable. And it makes you discover new plants. And also there's actual upgrades to plants which wasn't in PvZ1. Upgrades to plants is actually good. Yes, there is the Gatling pea, the twin sunflower, the golden magnet thing. There's also spike rocks. Oh yeah, and cattail, which is used for the lily pad. But for some reason it costs literally like 200 more sun than a lily pad. But more upgrades. There's more upgrades. Like, you can upgrade the plants easily. You don't, like, upgrade them, like, in game or anything, but you collect more seed packets to upgrade them. But, like, I just don't get it. Why do people hate PvZ2? It's not even that bad. You can literally upgrade your plants. You can discover new plants. And, there's actually... And it's like an actual, like, adventure instead of just, like staying at the same old house, like, every few months. Like, in PvZ1, the 5 worlds are, your front lawn at day. The second world is, your front lawn at night, which is barely different. The only difference is that you're able to plant mushrooms and... sun doesn't come from the sky. In the third world is your backyard, which has a pool, and there's actually one more lane. The fourth one is, it's the same thing as night, but it's at the backyard. An extra, lane, a pool, and there's fog. And then the 5th level is the roof, which you can't use, like, plants that shoot projectiles, like, straight. You can only use catapult plants. I mean, you can use, like, a pea shooter, but you have to plant it, like, at the end. But PvZ2 literally adds other worlds. Like, other time zones. They add, like, pirate seas. They add, the actual front lawn of your house. They add Egypt, ancient Egypt. They added, like, the futuristic form of your front lawn, I think. I think they did. I don't really know. But, like, PvZ2, like, I don't really think it's as good as PvZ1. Because PvZ1, it actually has, like, a soul. And, like, it has more challenges. But, like, still, PvZ1, like, same old stuff. Like, same old stuff. Like, dude, you literally play the same thing twice. Like, again, PvZ1 is still better than PvZ2, but still.
Features microtransactions. Unlike in the previous entries to the series, new plants can be purchased with real money, as well as upgrades and coins. These items can also be bought in bundles to save some money. Certain plants could only be accessed using cold hard cash, and while
Okay, but I do think that's stupid. I do actually think that's stupid. Like, dude, the snow pea for $3, bro. In PvZ1, you literally get it at, like, the beginning of the game. Like, I mean, I kind of agree with people here. Like, why are you making plants cost, like, actual money? Okay, in PvZ1, it said actual money, but it's actually in-game money. Like, dude, why would you buy a plant for, like what? Like, $1,000? Or actually, I think $10,000. Like, no one's doing that. Like, okay, it's in-game money. It's not real. And that jalapeno, you literally get it on, I think, like, the 25th level in PvZ1. In Torchwood? I don't really know. I think it was on, like, the 27th level. I don't know. But Power Lily creates 1 plant food. That's okay. That's kind of like the sunflower. Except for plant food. But I mean, yeah, I kind of get it. I kind of get why people don't really like this. Like $3 for a pea shooter that shoots frozen peas, like that's just not worth it. It's like if I take the Gatling pea and made that like $20. Or actually like $15.
Coins could be
Like
naturally
15
earned in
actual
game.
dollars.
You could pay up to $52 to instantly unlock them. The Pirate Seas and Wild West levels can also be unlocked without earning all of the required stars. They cost $5.49 each to instantly access. More
Oh, I hate when there's like multiple ways to actually get something in a game. Like, dude, just do one way. Like, it's not that hard. Just do one way. Like, I get why people are mad about that. Like, when there's, like, something, like, secret or something in the game or something that someone wants to get, you don't want to make, like, multiple ways for someone to actually get it. You want them to actually only do one way. Just make sure it's not microtransactions, though.
controversial for whatever reason was the game's new art style. People argued that
So, yeah, they can have an art style if they want to. They can have a new art style. They don't have to keep the new art style. Okay. Yes, there's Replanted, but hear me out. It's a remake of PvZ1. Like, dude. But, like, actually, they have to remake the art style for PvZ2. Like, dude, it would, like, literally look just like the first game if it had the same art style. Like, it wouldn't make sense. They just chose the same art style. Like, I feel like that they actually had to change it. I'm not even joking. Like, the pea shooter, it actually looks more, like, better. And the sunflower looks more charmful. Like, the brown in PvZ1 sunflower, honestly, it kind of looked, like, rotten. I don't really know.
single character looked to be designed by a totally different person, each of whom had their own way of drawing.
Dude, that's like the same thing. Those are like the same complaints. That's like the same complaining for Replanted. People don't like Replanted because it doesn't have the OG owners. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but PvZ games don't need their old, like, creators. Like, dude. Like, I mean, I guess maybe this did need George Fan. Like, George Fan is the literal, like, creator of the game. But it didn't need Laura Ahara, or whatever her name is. And it didn't need, Rich Werner. I think that's his name. Like, dude, we don't need the old creators. We can have, like different staff. In fact, I think Jay Rivers' music is actually good. Okay, they still use Laura Shigahara, but like, they also use Jay Rivers. But like, listen to Jay Rivers' like stuff. In my opinion, I think that's better than the thing that we got in the first game, which is this. Now, yes, the normal Grace to the Roof song literally feels more man-made, but I don't care. The Jay Rivers version actually sounds better. I'm not even joking.
Each of whom had their own way of drawing. There's full videos dedicated to the poorly designed plants, with the excessive discussion about this flaw being a meme within the community. This was because
Yep, this is exactly what you look like, bro. If you hate Plants vs. Zombies 2 just because of the art style and the microtransactions, you probably look like this. Now, yes, I hate microtransactions too, and I hate how something that was free is like buyable, and I also hate how there is multiple ways to actually get stuff in Plants vs. Zombies 2. But really, the game is still not that bad. You discover new plants, you discover actual new worlds instead of just the same old place. And I'm not even joking. Plants vs. Zombies 2 is not that bad. I don't know why
hired
people
a
hate
whole
it.
new team of designers and under suspicious circumstances fired George Fenn.
Oh my gosh! New designers! Oh my gosh! I'm going to have a freaking seizure! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! New designers! That is so scary, bro! Bro, George Fan coming up with new designers is so scary! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Getting what is his name? What is this dude's name? Oh my gosh, getting Jay Rivers on the team is so scary. Shut up. Dude, shut up. George Fan can hire his people.
Circumstances fired George Fan, who designed PvZ1 all by himself.
Oh wait, it wasn't George Fan. I should have really listened. But still, the game really isn't that bad. Like, shut up, bro.
Well, an article later confirmed EA fired Plants vs. Zombies creator for refusing microtransactions.
Oh wait, that's actually kind of evil. But did that really affect Plants vs. Zombies 2? No, it didn't really affect the game. Yes, it put in microtransactions. But is that all? Yes. That is all. I feel like what EA did was really bad, and it makes me lose every ounce of respect of EA. But it doesn't really affect the game, okay? So you don't have to hate the game for that. Hate EA for that. Hate EA for that, not the game for that.
In sequel, explaining that George had lost his job as he didn't
Take accountability. Do not hate the game just because someone fired an owner or something just because of microtransactions. Hate EA for that. Take accountability. Okay, I don't even know what accountability is, bro. Still, hate EA for that.
agree with the pay-to-win model.
Take it out on
It partially
EA.
confirmed this by tweeting,
Not
regarding recent
PvZ2.
rumors, it is true I was laid off by EA/PopCap, and also true that I was against making PvZ2.
EA/PopCap. EA's not the same as PopCap, though. EA really isn't the same as PopCap. That's the thing, though. EA... who thinks EA is the same as PopCap, bro? PopCap... I'm sorry. PopCap is just not the same as EA.
A freemium game. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. Sure do miss paying for a game once and unlocking cool things by actually, playing that game. You and me both, man. These elements led to videos claiming Plants vs. Zombies 1 is better than Plants vs. Zombies.
I agree. But, dude, it was EA's fault. Not the game's fault. Hate on EA. Do not hate on Plants vs. Zombies 2. Dude, EA is the one that fired George Fan, not the freaking game itself. Oh my gosh. How many times do I have to say this again? How many times do I have to say this again? Dude, EA... dude, hate on EA for that. Don't hate on the game for that, dude. The game didn't do that.
But that's not to say that the second game was awful. It featured so many
The second game was not awful. Wait.
different plants, it's hard
Oh my gosh. How many times do I have to say this? Experiencing new stuff is actually more fun than having the same old stuff. In Plants vs. Zombies 1, it lacked like so much adventure. Like, you stay at the same place for like all of the game. You stay at the same place. You literally do. I'm not even kidding. You literally stay at the same place for like the whole game. You stay at your house for the whole game instead of actually going somewhere. Like, honestly, if I were to remake PvZ 1, or if I had the intelligence to actually do that, because me recreating Plants vs. Zombies 1 was a fail. But, like, basically what I would do, the first world would probably be like that, like your house. The second world probably like a store. Then like a mountain probably. And then the streets. I don't know. I'm thinking about this. And then what would be the last world? What would be the 5th/last world? Probably like the sky. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry, bro.
To even count them, and offered 312 levels compared to just 50 in PvZ.
Okay, one thing I need to say is that PvZ 1 didn't have 50 levels. It had 100 levels. Including Adventure 2. Because Adventure 1 has 50, Adventure 2 has 50. That makes 100. And yes, that would count because if you look at Adventure 2 day level 1 and try to compare that to Adventure 1 day level 1, there wouldn't really be any resemblance, because in Adventure 2 there's 5 lawns, but in Adventure 1 there is one. Did I say lawns? There's 5 lawns, but in Adventure 2, I mean in Adventure 1, Adventure 1, there's just 1 lane. And in Adventure 1, you only experience like 1 zombie. Well, I mean, it would be 2, because the almanac says that the flag zombie and the brown coat zombie are different, and I totally agree, because the flag zombie is actually faster, and I think has less health, I think. And also the design. But in Adventure 2, I think you actually get the... Wait. Hold on. What plants do you discover in Adventure 2 day level 1? Which ones do you encounter? I want to see. It's been 28 minutes, but we're like 5 minutes into the video. Hold on, let me see. So, oh yeah, and in Adventure 2, you actually get to choose your plants, and you have 3 already chosen plants. Oh yeah, also there's more zombies. You still only get to see brown coats. But is there more? Yes. And is there 5 lanes? Yes. And also there's surprise attacks in Adventure 1. So of course it would count. Adventure 2 would count. We're 4 minutes in. And we got 6 more minutes left.
PvZ1. These PvZ2 levels were each set at varying levels of difficulty, better serving.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right? The game giving out more, like, difficulties is actually good. Like, that's good. Like, actually, that's really good. Number of levels. Oh yeah, there's 5 in the first area. 25 of ancient Egypt. Okay. Big Wave Beach. I guess I know that one. Far Future. I know what modern day is. I think that's like the futuristic version of the first area. Or maybe it's Far Future. I don't really know. Anyways.
A wider range of players. The second game therefore also received amazing feedback, with critics stating the game is just as enjoyable without spending a dime, and that you'll only need to pay if you're exceptionally impatient, or just not very good at these kind of games. The microtransaction model also meant the game was totally free, leading to 25 million downloads in the first 2
Okay, yeah, that is pretty stupid. I do admit that is really stupid. You can't just say that your game is free, even though there are literal microtransactions in your game. That's like the same thing that Roblox did. They said that their game was free back in like 2012 or something, even though there was microtransactions in it.
weeks, more than
That's why I don't
PvZ1
really play
had achieved in
Roblox.
4
It's full of
years. In
predators
fact,
and
according to Hey I'm Jay, for every dollar the original was making, PvZ2 made 26,000. That therefore make the original free for every player, although this meant people would be paying with their time.
It's free now, which naturally means that the game absolutely bombards you with ads. God, I love mobile games.
And what does PvZ1 do? It gives you ads. PvZ1 gives you ads. Just like PvZ2. And PvZ1 gives you a hella ton of ads. I'm not even joking. People act like that PvZ2 is worse in ad-wise. But in reality, it's pretty much the same. PvZ1 has a lot of ads that I literally had to turn off my Wi-Fi. It's like the same amount of ads as Melon Playground. I'm not even joking.
There are ads before and after levels now, and even during, where the game tries to
Okay, honestly, yeah, I think that's bad. In the console and PC version of Plants vs. Zombies, you get all 5 lawnmowers. Or 6 lawnmowers. Wait, that would be 4 lawnmowers and two pool cleaners. But whatever. But in the mobile version, it gives you 3. Which, I mean, I think that's stupid. I think I one time lost because of that. But I mean, in some cases, this is awesome. This can like be good. Because then you can actually watch an ad to get another lawnmower in the same lane. So I mean, it's bad, but it's also good.
distract you as much as possible to watch a video for an extra item.
Before every level, you have to watch an unskippable ad.
I've noticed something. The reason why I'm not getting the extra lawnmowers for ads is because I have my Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, bro. It makes sense. It's because of my Wi-Fi.
Then sit there prompted to download what you watched. At the end of every level, you're forced to briefly play a different mobile game with the hope that you'll download it later. Items can be earned by watching further ads, which are even served to those who initially paid for the game. You could say it's even more annoying than the microtransaction model, which was earning so much money for PvZ2 that start to build Plants vs. Zombies 3. In the meantime, developers took a deep
Plants vs. Zombies 3 doesn't even look bad, not gonna lie.
and put out Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. This third-person shooter was certainly different, but extremely well received, achieving consistent reviews of 7 out of 10 or higher. Garden Warfare was surprisingly amazing. I remember spending definitely over 500 hours grinding it as a kid.
Okay. 500 hours. Do you mean like in the same seating, or do you mean like in total? I really hope you mean in total, because how do you spend 5 hours on Garden Warfare without moving? You are Satan, bro.
Then therefore released Garden Warfare 2, which was
Garden Warfare 2 was probably the best games. Probably the best games of, like, my whole entire life. Yeah, not even a century. The whole entire, like, livestock of the earth. I don't know what I'm saying.
even more successful than the first, confirming the third-person shooter style was perfect for the series. So when they announced what was based...
And so they made Battle for Neighborhood. I really don't get why they made Battle for Neighborhood. They really didn't have to make Battle for Neighborhood. They could have just, like, made GW3. But Battle for Neighborhood, it's good, though. Battle for Neighborhood, I think it's good.
Basically Garden Warfare 3, developers likely expected another successful title. It was called Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, which featured an epic...
I just think the imp looks a little bit weird, but again, they have to change the style. Like, if you had the same style in literally in 10 years, then I don't think you're learning.
trailer in
I'm
2019, gaining over 15 million views from super excited fans. But with people eventually stating,
This whole trailer was fantastic and I love it. Too bad I love the trailer more than the game.
the game was a total flop.
You love the trailer more than the game? I love the game. Hold on. Let's see. I'm closing out of that for now. PVZ, BFN, trailer. BFN toxic players. Wait, it has a fan base of toxic players? Official gameplay trailer. Or is it this one? I've already seen this, though. It's not even that good. Remember when PVZ was actually about planting? Buddy, don't get me started. Yeah, talk about GW2. That game's not even about planting. Like, you plant in the game, but you do in BFN. I think you mean planting. Okay, this guy's stupid, bro.
Welcome to Neighborville, where from town center,
Okay, this is so corny, bro. I'm sorry.
the Weirding Woods, to the trails of Mount Steep, a battle is always raging. New plants, new zombies, and new turf. This is your first look at Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. You'll begin your battle in the world's social regions. These hubs are the gateway into Neighborville, and a great place to connect with friends, find new allies, and try on a new look. Let's meet the new recruits.
Okay, I really don't get, like, the hate over BFN, though. BFN is not that bad. It really isn't. Okay, let's continue the video.
Ah, your living room's leaking. If only you had
Did
called
forgot his
Mike at
password?
Absolute Roofing before disaster arrived.
Okay, bro.
Fantastic and I love it. Too bad I love the trailer more than the game.
The game was a total flop. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville is one of the worst games you've never...
It is not even bad, bro. What are these people talking about? I haven't even experienced, like, a bug in it. I don't understand the hate.
heard of. Extensive posts like this called it a complete and utter disaster in almost every way, and one of, if not the worst multiplayer game I have played in 2019. It referenced problems such as bugs and graphical errors, textures and map...
I never experienced any errors or bugs in the game. Textures and map designs are horrible? No, they're not. They're actually
design are
good.
absolutely horrible, whilst the characters all control awfully.
I see why people hate this video. And was it PVZ 2's fault George Fan was removed? No. So hate on EA instead. Need I say more?
Feel very unenergetic since the sound design is absolutely garbage. Then,
Sound design is not garbage. I'm sorry. The sound designs are actually good.
of course, there were the microtransactions.
These need to be unlocked, and the way you unlock these characters is through a specific challenge called giving EA $30. But the game already costs
Okay.
$30 to buy. And you
Okay, I guess that's stupid. I guess that's stupid. Because 40 plus 30 is literally $70. Like $70 for a game. Or I mean, I guess maybe if you made like the game like $20 or $30 and make the pack like $10, that would actually be pretty reasonable.
expect players to spend that twice in order to play the new characters?
As mentioned, the game already cost $40, but demanded an extra $30 to unlock every character, which could be unlocked by grinding the game, but
What
would
are
take
these-
about
what are
3
these
months to earn
animations
one
that some
costume.
YouTubers
Players therefore
like
dismissed the
making?
game completely, writing as a player who played the 2 previous games of this one, I can say that this game is a joke.
2 previous games of this one? Oh, this guy is. I don't think BFN is a sequel, bro. I really don't think that BFN is a sequel to Garden Warfare 2. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't think that. Like, what? You really think that this is a sequel to Garden Warfare 2? Does it say Garden Warfare 3, bro? No, it doesn't.
Joke on the Plants vs. Zombies franchise. Bad graphics, boring gameplay, boring characters. Compared to Garden
Boring characters? Excuse me. How are they boring? Boring gameplay? It honestly isn't that boring, to be honest. Like, the online, like, thing is actually pretty fun, to be honest.
Warfare 1 and 2, this game is very bad. They therefore stop updating it after only 11 months, leading to comments like it is so
It didn't last a year. That still make it to 2020.
sad how fast this game died. If it had a little more time to develop and didn't have microtransactions, then it would have never disappeared.
No. That is not what I meant to do. How about freaking... Okay.
Is there a perfect...
to develop and didn't have microtransactions.
Honestly, I kind of feel this person. If it didn't had, like... If the game were to be, like, $20 in, like, the pack, like, $10 or $5, that would be pretty awesome. But, no, they made the game $40 and the pack $30, which is $70 in total. They could have done, like $25 or $30, but no, they went to $70.
Then it would have never disappeared. But apparently the franchise didn't learn their lesson, as during that very same year, Plants vs. Zombies 3 was nearing completion. That had 7 full years.
Was near in completion? Oh, buddy. Hold on. Let's look at the App Store. Plants vs. Zombies 3. Buddy. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I don't see a Plants vs. Zombies 3, bro. How? What? Yeah, 2020 was not the last year of it being in development. It's still in development.
Full years since
actually
PvZ 2
choosing an
were
art
setting
style.
high expectations for PvZ 3. However, when the first bit of gameplay was posted to YouTube, people instantly disliked it.
PvZ 1, skill, PvZ 2, wallet, PvZ 3, won't download it? The 3D art style is actually fine. I don't really hate it. People just are like biased. People are just really biased about old stuff. Like Wawa cry about it. It's not using any old art style. Like, bro, I bet like honestly, I bet if Rich Warner were to like remake a game's art style in like this year, it would look different from PvZ1. Like, actually.
1 skill. PvZ2 wallet. PvZ3 won't download it.
We can
Why?
see it, bro.
For
You don't have
starters,
to
the
read it.
game was now in portrait, which to be honest was probably more convenient, but at the same time it looked extremely weird. The lawn is literally horizontal. Why? Why is the display vertical?
The
game
is
had all
horizontal. I'm sorry, what, bro? Wasn't it always horizontal, bro? People get mad over literally everything, bro.
also gone from 2D to 3D and had another change in art style from
Wah, it's in 3D. Cry about it. Like, why do people care so much about an art style? Like, what? Like, what? It's a 3D art style. Like, okay, so what?
memes such as this. It is evolving just backwards. The new
Just backwards? Get a load of this guy, bro. The 2013 looks more polished than 2009. And 2022, like, has actual charm in it. It actually looks pretty cool, not gonna lie.
pea shooter model looked absolutely awful, which sadly couldn't
It looked awful. Just like your face, bro. How many people are gonna cry because of an art style, bro?
be upgraded through microtransactions. With videos like Plants vs. Zombies 3 is mechanically broken, gaining over 2 million views, PvZ3 was taken off the App Store. They'd re-release it 1 year later, to which people said compared to the alpha this looks great. However, again, it still wasn't good enough. This happened again in 2020.
Still wasn't good enough? Yeah, people are hating on the game because of an art style. Leave the game alone. Like, is it that serious? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's just an art style.
2022, then again in 2024, receiving the same feedback at every single point.
This game
The
is
game was
boring?
simply boring.
There is just nothing to do in this
Then, like, why do you speed up the levels in PvZ1? That's my question.
game, man. Besides grind the stupid main quest that just sucks. 90-something levels of doing the same thing over and over and over is so boring.
I've just spent 3 hours playing the 4th beta of PvZ3, and I gotta say, how does EA get away with this? The game is 10,000% dumbed down, no more collecting plants, no more input on plant choosing, sun is now worth 1 and plants cost 1 to 5 plus, animations feel capped at 10 FPS, gameplay
Sun is now worth 1? What is this? Okay. I'm sorry, bro. What? So, I need to get 100 sun for a pea shooter, or plants cost 1 to 5 plus. Oh, so it's not actually that bad. Like, still, why do you have to make it like that?
feels unfun. Others complained it just had a scummy feeling.
Right out of the gate, it seems to just have that manipulative mobile game feel about it. You know that feeling.
Everything
Oh,
about
the
this
Snapdragon looks cool in 3D version.
game feels off. It's like I'm watching an App Store ripoff of PvZ. As a result,
An App Store rip-off. Okay, I did not mean to do that.
thing about this game feels off. It's like I'm watching an App Store ripoff of PvZ.
An
As a
App
result,
Store
it's still
ripoff?
in development 5 years after its first alpha launch.
What's going on?
I can't get past this stage. I've upgraded my...
This dude, bro. Feels like an App Store ripoff? How does it feel like an App Store ripoff? It literally Like, it's an art style, dude. How many times do I have to say this? It's an art style. It doesn't have to look the same. Anyways, bye, guys. I don't want to watch more of this crappy video.